Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. Here with my buddy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, man, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Living the dream, so they say. Yep. We got Easter coming up, Ben.
Yeah.
That's
just around the corner.
Yeah, it is. It's about a week.
It's not this weekend.
Not this weekend. The following weekend.
Yeah.
So we're starting to prepare. Are you hosting, Ben?
Dude, so I'm not hosting. Our plans have changed like 4 times.
Okay.
I was supposed to be leaving for Navy stuff.
That's right. Yeah, you're supposed to be gone.
I think it's changed again. Yeah. So it's kind of.
So you're telling me like the Navy has changed orders. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah. So originally I was gonna have to leave, I think, on Easter Sunday.
Okay. Yep.
Well, that's a lie. I was supposed to leave the week after, a week later, and then they changed it because they got the dates wrong and had to bump it up a week. And then it seems like it's changed again.
Okay, so you're in a holding pattern. That's what we call it. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, so based on right now, I think
You'll be around here for Easter.
Yeah. So
nice.
Kind of with that, all the back and forth and stuff, I've kind of told the family, like, hey, this could happen. These are some things that could potentially, I might have to leave, but
be flexible.
Yeah, we'll see. And hopefully that's not the case because it's Easter.
Yeah.
But so we'll see, man. The plan is now that I'll be hanging out.
All right. Well, good. Well, I hope you have the opportunity to grill or barbecue on or around Easter with the family.
Yeah, for sure. We'll make it for sure happen because usually if I'm going to be gone for a little bit and stuff, I'll make a bunch of stuff and have it ready to go for them. So
good. Yeah, man. And I know it was your birthday last week.
It was.
Did you get a chance to get on grill?
Yeah, dude.
During that time,
I did. I did a pulled ham.
Great, man. It ties right into what we want to talk about.
Yeah,
ham.
It sure does. I did ham and then twice smoked potatoes.
Twice smoked, not twice baked.
That's exactly what I said, Greg.
Twice smoked potatoes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So we got to talk about that.
Yeah, because it again, like you said, ties in pretty well with Easter coming up here. Ham.
Yeah, naturally. So it's a big Easter dish. Ham, lamb.
Oh, dude, I grabbed a turkey the other day.
You grabbed a turkey?
I grabbed a turkey.
Yeah.
So I might go the Thanksgiving route on Easter. I don't know. We'll see.
I like that, man. I like that. Thinking outside the box.
I know.
Everybody loves a good Thanksgiving dinner.
I do too.
Regardless of when it is.
Right. Can't go wrong. And you kind of get some of the same essentials in there, right?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes if you want them, or some kind of a potato.
Sure. Deviled eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. Appetizers.
I've done ham on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah. We've done. I've done ham or turkey on Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
But majority of the time for Easter, I've always done ham. I have a spiral ham in the freezer that's ready to go too. But like I said, I just did some pulled ham too, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet.
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting to hear what you do.
I think a lot kind of depends on the timing.
Yeah, right. When you find out.
When I find out what we're doing.
What you're going to be doing for the Navy. All right. Well, let's talk about these twice baked potato or twice smoked potatoes. So let's talk through that. Let's start. What was your inspiration for this?
So it's my dad does these a lot, and he'll do them in the oven. And it's pretty simple. You're just kind of making like a baked potato.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you're pulling them out and you're cutting them in half, and then you're taking like that inside out, and I put in like separate it, so it's almost like you got like a boat.
Yeah, you got the boat of the skin,
and then and so you're taking all the insides, and you're almost like kind of making like a version of like mashed potatoes in there.
Sure. Yep.
And then then you're taking it and you're putting it back on in like that boat. And then I topped it a little shredded like cheddar cheese and stuff, and then put it back out on the
smoker.
The smoker.
Wow. So you smoked it once.
Smoked it once.
Then you got it.
Dude, so I got these like kind of Idaho style, like, kind of like the brown potatoes, right?
Sure.
And then I had them in like a big bowl, and I put a little oil in there, and then I rubbed them all down, and then I seasoned the outside. Dude, they were fantastic.
Oh, what kind of seasoning did you do?
I used downrange.
Nice.
Downrange, yeah. That savory barbecue. It had a great just like crust.
Nice.
On the outside. I did do a little.
This was a skin too, right?
This is a skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a skin. I ate that thing like a pizza. I just held it.
a big old hunk of potato. Yeah.
Just a big old spud right there.
Nice crispy skin.
Dude, yeah. It was fantastic. Like, and then you take like the inside. You know, like I said, just I threw it in the bowl. I did a little bit of like milk, some butter. I did a little sour cream, and then I seasoned it with some of our garlic seasoning.
Yeah,
and then I did a little bit more of the like the downrange juice, so it kind of matched the outside. I did some cheese kind of down in there, so it mixed it all
what
up
kind
in
of
there.
Cheese?
Shredded,
just
yeah,
cheddar,
sharp, like cheddar cheese. And then, like I said, I sprinkled a little bit more on top, and then we had some green onions.
Okay.
To just kind of sprinkle on top once I pulled them.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was like simple. Like not too bad.
No.
Fairly quick. I can easy cook. The biggest thing was just kind of getting the potatoes done. You know, but it's
that takes a little bit of time.
Takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, to get it where it's nice.
But it was great because like
mushy on the inside.
Yeah, I did the ham like all day. I let ride for
so
about, like
was
8
the
hours.
ham and the potatoes on the same grill, or do you have multiple grills going?
Yeah, so I just did them on the same grill, but like I pulled the ham. And I was just gonna let that rest. So I pulled that, popped that in like the oven just to kind of set. And while like I did that, and then I got the grill a little bit hotter, and then did the potatoes.
Yeah. Now, which grill were you using?
I used the Weber.
The Weber? Okay.
Yep, the 22-inch.
22-inch, so it all fit on the 22-inch, huh?
Yeah. Well, like nothing was really on there at the same time.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I did a ham shank. This is a good size.
Bone
ham.
in?
Oh yeah.
Bone in, ham shank.
Yeah, it was like 12 pounds.
Wow.
So it's a good size ham.
Skin on?
Yeah, but I cut a bunch of it off.
Yeah, take it.
So, dude, I cut a bunch of it off, but when I was doing the potatoes and kind of getting it back up to temp, I saved like big pieces to put in with some of like the dog's food.
I bet you tore that up, huh?
Dude, yeah. I just kind of for them because like our one dog, man, he's pretty skinny, and he eats when he wants to eat. So this kind of caused him like, oh, okay,
no, I'll take
a little bit of this ham. So, yeah, so I saved some of that. He's jacked. So each night, like I'll kind of cut up like some pieces of that and just kind of stir in their food and stuff. Kind of fatten him up a little bit.
Put some meat on the bones.
Yep.
So you got the 22-inch Weber. How did you set up the coals? Was it like did you do like a snake? Did you do just straight indirect? What
Straight indirect.
Yeah.
Straight. I thought about doing the snake, but kind of went more like a minion method. Just because like it was a busy day.
On one side of the grill.
Yeah.
Like just one side. Yeah.
Yeah, because we were gonna be kind of like a bunch of stuff going on with the business. So it wasn't one of those things I wanted to like really check on it too often. And like sometimes like with the snake, it can go sideways on you.
Yeah. Yep.
And then my wife and I we left probably around like 1:30 to go out and grab like kind of lunch, just the two of us before we had to go grab the kids. So I didn't want to mess with it too much. She was like, "Really, you're leaving the ham on while we're gone?" I said, "Yep, sure am." So, but at that point, I'd already had it going for about probably 5 hours. I knew I wanted to get it around close around like 8 and stuff. So
yeah,
I had it wrapped and stuff. So it was fine.
So what type of charcoal were you using? B&B?
I used B&B. And then for the potatoes, I threw in Royal Oak.
Okay. So Royal Oak, just trying out. It burns a little bit faster, right?
A little bit faster. Yeah, kind of gets the temp a little bit quicker and stuff. It's not, they're not so big.
Right.
So I knew if I kind of tossed those in, it wouldn't take too long, to get it to where I wanted it to be.
Okay. So you got that set up. You got the Weber set up. And did you say what type of smoke you're rolling with?
I went apple.
Apple.
Mm-hmm. I use a big chunk.
Big chunk of apple.
Big old hunk, yeah.
That's classic for ham. So you can't go wrong with some apple if you're smoking ham.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So you got that set up. So let's talk about how did you prep the ham?
So like I said, dude, I cut. Like it has like the skin on. Yeah. It's got a lot of big kind of fat caps and stuff. Yep. And I cut a lot of that off. Yeah. So I cut that off. You know what I didn't do this time, which I kind of wish I had. But it was fine. But I didn't score it.
You didn't score it at all. Okay.
Just didn't cut those cross hatches in and stuff. Yeah. I like to do that with the shanks and stuff, but not. I kind of.
You didn't do it this time.
I forgot.
You forgot. You didn't even think about it.
But like I said, it was a busy morning. So I did it. My wife was taking the kids to school, and then I had to be on a call right at 9:00 and stuff too. So I was like trying to kind of fit all this in before and get the grill rolling, kind of get the ham done, and then get it out there before this call started.
Okay.
So
what did you put a mustard binder on there? You did the mustard binder.
I did do mustard.
You're taking Heath Riles is
he's getting in my head.
Don't come near me with it doesn't got
right.
Mustard binder on there. Wins championships.
So that's in my mind. I got it stuck in my mind. So now I was like, all right, I'll do mustard. So just ran it with some mustard. And then I went with sweet heat. Just kind of that classic.
It's great on pork.
It is.
Great on ham.
It is. Had a great bark and stuff, man. It turned out great. I mean, again, I let it ride. The grill was rolling around. At first, it was around like 300. It was a beautiful day out. Yeah. A little bit warmer. Finally, the sun was kind of beating on it a little bit. So it was up around 300, which was a little bit higher than what I wanted it. But I was like, all right. So I let that ride for a while. And then when I replenished the coals, it kind of got it a little bit lower. But dude, it stuck like right at like 275, 300, like for most of the cook. And I was like, all right.
Nice.
Just kind of sat. I mean, really, I kind of checked it I checked it after the first 2 hours, and then I rotated the ham. Yeah. Just moved it around. Just literally 180 degrees. Let it ride for like another 2 hours. Checked it. And then, like I said, about that 5 hour mark is when I wrapped it.
Okay. 5 hour mark, you wrapped it. So did you put it like in a pan and then wrap it? Did you put anything in the pan?
I did, yeah, man. I did. I put some maple syrup down in there and then some water.
I didn't
have any apple juice, so I just went with what I had. Yeah.
Did you pour any like over the top, like any syrup over the top of it before you wrapped it?
I didn't do any syrup over the top. I did just kind of like drizzle a little bit on there. Yeah. But like, I was like, at this point, like I'm wrapping it. A lot of the times, like I didn't spritz it at all. And kind of the whole point of spritzing is to get some more smoke to stick. Yeah. It was fine. I didn't feel like I needed any more. I didn't spritz it all. I kind of wanted to just let it ride and see how it goes. But yeah, man, I mean, it was just, I mean, the bones just pulled out. I was trying to put it on a cutting board. Just trying to get a picture of it on the cutting board.
Yeah. And it just fell apart.
Like I was trying to hold it and pieces were coming off. I'm like, well, okay.
So what internal temp were you going for then?
You
just let it go all day.
Yep.
No rush.
No word. Yep.
Yeah. You knew it was going to be ready to go when you wanted to eat.
The only thing I had going was, with the probes that I have, it's kind of like that remote, right, where you can set like the probes, like the temps and stuff on, but it also has like a timer. So I just use the timer on that.
Use the timer
just to kind of gauge, like, okay, I'm 2 hours in. In total, I let it go for 10 hours, like, with the rest. So like I let it rest for like 2 hours.
it was falling apart before you let it rest.
No, because I let it rest like in the oven. Yeah, and then that's where like when I started, I pulled it. Let it just kind of go, and then started like going and doing and playing the potatoes.
Okay. So how long did it rest again?
About 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. Did you have the oven on, or was it just no?
No.
How did you cover it? Just with tinfoil?
Just left it how it was.
Okay.
Because it was already covered with tinfoil and stuff. So I had about like a total of like 4 layers of tinfoil on it.
Okay.
So like almost 2 per side.
Yeah.
It was bigger. But yeah, dude.
And then when you're ready to eat, just shred it right up.
Shred it right up.
And then how did you serve it?
I just did like with
rolls?
the potatoes. No, like just with the potatoes. To be honest, when I ate my potato, like I put some like right on top.
Right on top.
Yeah, I had on my potato. I thought about doing like rolls and stuff, and we have a bunch left that I froze. So we'll just kind of see what I do with that. But yeah, dude, I saw this potatoes right, and it's got like a little bit of cheese on top, and then the onions, and then I put ham on top of it too. And like I said, I just grabbed it like it was a piece of pizza and just ate it.
Man. So pulled ham, twice smoked potatoes. That's a nice birthday dinner.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yep. 6 to the bones.
Yeah.
You know?
So you got leftovers? You've been eating them, snacking them all weekend?
Yeah. I've been crunching ham. We had, corned beef last week.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we do?
Heavy with the meats.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So corned beef was salty. Ham, salty. Yeah. So we have to take a break here. Maybe a little bit.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, dude. Great cook though.
Yeah.
Like, and it's it's something different. It's different than like like the spiraled hams.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to do like kind of a longer cook on Easter, something like that, like I highly recommend it. It's enjoyable if you're not eating until kind of later in the day. Like I've seen videos where, for us it's a little bit different. Like I guess I could have had it rolling like overnight and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Right.
I didn't feel like getting up at like 3 a.m. to wrap it and stuff. But you can get up, get it rolling.
So what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah, it depends on like, you started around like 11 o'clock or something like that the night before, I guess. Like you can get up around like 4-ish.
Yeah.
Wrap it up and then let it ride until breakfast and pull it and, pop it in a cooler or somewhere, let it rest for a few hours, go to church, come back, and then have it ready to go, shred it up and kind of finish up your sides and everything else that you're doing for Easter, for, brunch or for lunch or dinner or whatever you guys have going. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good cook. Like I said, it's it's one that, or if you want to get up at 6 a.m. and kind of get it rolling and have it ready to go by kind of an early dinner time and stuff. You have those options, man, with that. It's different than like the traditional like kind of spiraled ham. Yeah,
and I feel like the shanks too, like they don't dry out as quickly as like a spiral, because with the spiral they got it cut already for you, so there's a lot of layers in there, and there's a lot of space to get the heat into. So you just got to watch it if you're doing a spiral. At least from my experiences, like I like doing the shanks too. Like you got a nice hunk of meat there, man. Just let it go low and slow. And then you slice it up however big, because I like bigger chunks, man. And so like the spirals, like they kind of come real thin.
Yeah.
I like the shanks so I can chop off a big hunk if I want one.
And just gnaw on it.
Yeah. Yep. So like if somebody was doing like a ham for the first time for Easter, let's say, coming up, and what are some basic tips that you would give to them?
Well, I would take it out if you have it in the freezer.
Get it out a few days early, just like a turkey,
Just like a turkey, yeah. Have it ready to go. Make sure it's undone and stuff. Kind of gauge the size. A lot depends like how many people you're trying to cook for. But dude, yeah, like I've dried out a spiral ham before.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
But like it's already done, right? You're just gonna essentially like heating it up. So it doesn't. If you're gonna go hot, I mean, I would try and keep it below. I'd try and keep it below 300. For sure 325. If you're gonna do it at like kind of that high, you could probably get it done within, what'd you say, like an hour and a half. Probably.
Yeah. You just gotta be careful.
And that's where with spiral, I'd probably spritz it once or twice.
Spritz it,
maybe every 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, make sure you're keeping an eye on the outside of it. Have some tinfoil ready in case you want to put a tent over it to keep some of that heat off of it, so it doesn't like char up on the outside. Because with the spirals, what you'll find is like the outside obviously gets the heat the quickest, and then so that part's really hard and chewy, and then like as you go further in towards the center, then it becomes a little bit more kind of moist. So you just gotta be careful there.
I think the spiral too. I mean, that to me, that's a solid one to do, like a snake method.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't have to have it all the way around the grill. You know, you could do like half of it.
Yeah, like you said, fun. Like if you're buying a pre-cooked ham from the store, whether it's a shank or a spiral, like, all you're really doing is reheating it, you know, putting some extra smoke, some flavor on it. So really you just got to get that up to temperature to serve it. And that's usually around like the 165 mark. But like if you want to go pulled, or if you want to go a little bit longer, you're shooting for like a 203, kind of like that brisket, sweet spot, and then letting it rest so then it can further break down so you can shred it easily when you're ready to serve like a shredded ham. But flavor profiles for ham, Ben, what kind of what are some go-tos?
I mean, you want to use kind of a rub that's lower in the sodium content, just because they are like cured.
It's cured, yeah. So
you're gonna get a good, like, the hams are they're naturally like salty, right?
Yeah.
So something that's not loaded with the sodium side. I mean, like my go-to, like I like our all-purpose, our all ration on there. Like I'd done that like with the garlic and stuff too. The sweet heat's our most popular one for pork.
Yeah.
This sweet heat, whether it's ours or whoever, like you make it yourself, but
yeah,
the sweet heat, the sweetness like,
to it
pairs really well with the pork. And then if you're spritzing like with apple juice and some water with maybe a hint of apple cider vinegar in there and stuff like that. Man, I mean, I've played like a ton. I've put like a pan underneath it, like a water pan.
Yeah.
And I put like applesauce and like mustard and like just stupid stuff down in there. I don't think it does. I don't know, man. I don't know that and stuff like I've done. Just
play around with it. Like I've done like citrusy IPAs and stuff like that. Because like
as a spritz to spritz with
both, like spritz and within like the moisture container underneath it. You could play around with it. Like typically, like citrusy, fruity flavors pair well with the ham. So like you did the applewood. I've done cherry wood in the past. I've also done like pecan, a little bit lighter. So the hickory too works well. But like you can't go wrong with a fruity one. That usually pairs well. And then you can mix in whatever flavors that you're doing with your ham and incorporate that too.
My favorites are the apple or the cherry.
Yep.
For ham and stuff. I mean, like you said too, I've used the other ones and stuff, but I think those two are my favorites to go with it.
Yeah, and we got a couple recipes out there at the on the website. We got more traditional ones. We've got kind of more sweet heat ones, and then also I think recently we put out the pulled ham one. Maybe that was around Christmas time. Maybe wasn't too long ago, but we have those recipes out there at burnpitbbq.com. You go just search for smoked ham. And quite a few recipes will come up, so it'll give you maybe some inspiration.
Yeah, we've got some potato
ones as well,
like scallop potatoes.
Scalloped.
I think we have the cheesy ones too.
Cheesy potatoes are out there. Yep.
I mean, this is all stuff you can do. I mean, again, none of these recipes are where you have to do them on the grill.
Right. Yeah, you can do them on the in the house in the oven. But we prefer our preferred method is usually around the smoker. So. Yeah, you can, and these are just starting points for you too. Like you can take what you want from it, and then add your own take to it as well. Other recipes that are out there too, like we got a couple of deviled eggs recipes out there that are usually kind of hits around this time of the year.
Yeah, or if like you're, I'm trying to think, dude. We've done it where we weren't hosting. We were taking them to my brother-in-law's house, and I've done shish kebabs.
Yeah. Yep.
With like the ham, pineapple, and red onion, and then drilled it. I think with poe bear, sweet honey sauce.
Yeah.
But because did that, and then I think we did a spinach and artichoke dip for it too.
Okay.
I think we have that recipe out there.
Yeah, the spinach and artichoke dip is out there.
But I mean, I've done
I think
that one.
Kebabs out there too. There's so many options that you can do. Like just think ahead a little bit, plan a little bit ahead, maybe further than we do.
Sure. But I mean, like again, you want to do something kind of quick and easy and that's fun to cook. Those like shish kebabs, man, like kids loved it. easy cook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's again, it's basically all you just gotta heat it up, cook it through.
I remember like I made a bunch of them. I had them like all on the grill and stuff. Everything was packed.
Nice.
But I just did like again, like indirect was just letting it just kind of catch like that smoke. Maybe put them over just for like a quick minute or two and let them char up a touch, and then I put them in a big, just a big tin pan to take, and just wrapped them in foil, and we left.
Yeah, a lot of options. And like if you've got ideas or if you have certain ways that you like to do your ham or any other traditions that you do maybe around the Easter time, send them our way. Go out there, go out to the socials, Burn Pit BBQ, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Let us know what you're cooking. Same thing. If you can head over to the website, burnpitbbq.com, and let us know what you're cooking. But any last minute tips for the listeners about, ham?
Let's see about ham. Again, yeah, it's like I said. I mean, I put some water and some maple syrup down in there because that's what I had.
Yeah.
Again, don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of either what you have or what you can find in the house or plan ahead. That's always easier. But if you are hosting, I'd say kind of try and help yourself out. Plan ahead.
Plan ahead a little bit.
Have like an idea for like your menu and run it past more than one person, maybe two. So that way, it's you kind of have a good idea too of like what people are gonna want.
Yeah, and some of these things you can cook the day before too, so you don't have to do it all on the day unless you want to. But like ham's a good thing. You can do it the day before and then serve it in the crock pot the next day to keep it warm.
Have you done that for Easter? I've never done that, man.
No, I usually do it the day of. But it depends if you got a big ham, a lot of people. Like do it the day before and then just have the big Nesco going the next day and just throw it all in there and a little bit of moisture, some juice in there or something like that, and well, there you go. You're ready to go. So don't have to stress out about it.
Yeah. If you were to do it in the crock pot like that, would you do a spiral ham or a shank?
No, I'm saying like smoke it the day before.
Yeah.
And then put it into
the crock pot for the next day.
I don't know. Whatever is cheapest, I guess.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the truth.
Yeah. Usually I'm getting shanks, man, and then I'll just slice it real thin. As thin as I want, but a little bit thicker than usually a spiral ham comes. So yeah, that's kind of how I go with it.
Yeah. Even that too, man. Like if you do the shredded ham, you could do it the day before and
absolutely
serve with rolls and stuff like that. Do sliders. I think we've talked about
sliders is a good option.
Yeah. Super simple. Yeah. Right? Like kind of people serve themselves.
Or you just put it on a potato boat and just take
I'm telling you, man. Oof. I ate two of them.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good size.
Good size potatoes.
Yeah. Yep.
Fill you up, huh?
They sure did.
Good.
They sure did, man. It was awesome.
It's a hearty meal.
Yeah. It was great. It was great. I did not didn't regret it for 1 second.
I didn't think you would.
Kids crushed it. And and they were pumped.
Good, man. Well, anything else before we wrap this one up here, Ben?
Let's see. Yeah. I mean, cooking on Easter is a lot of fun. It's one of those another time to get around the grill with the family. Hopefully it's warm enough. We can spend some time outside. I know, like, man, some of my favorite cooks have been on Easters. I love doing hams. I think we've always done like traditional, for the most part, like kind of spiral ham, unless we were going somewhere else. But just being outside with the kids and like hiding like plastic eggs around while the grill's rolling and stuff, and then they'll go and like, you tell them to go inside. 5 minutes later, you got all the eggs hidden, and tell them to come outside, and then you just kind of sit down and enjoy the grill. Those are some of my best memories around like on Easter and stuff, just kind of hanging out, being outside around the grill with kind of the family and stuff. So I'd say, take advantage of it. If, like we mentioned, Easter's about less than 2 weeks out. So if you haven't gotten your grill out to clean it and get it ready and you're planning on using it for Easter, it's probably a good time to break it out for this upcoming weekend. Yeah. Get it all set and ready to go. And
get a smoke session in.
Yep.
Good excuse to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Got to get ready for Easter.
Yeah, I'm doing this for the family.
Yeah. That's a good tip. Get it out there. Get it ready to go.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, clean it up on Easter.
You don't want to be
Easter
doing
Sunday, because
the place. Because then you're thinking about what do I need to do to clean this grill out. Then you're searching, and then you're maybe having to go out to the hardware stores that might be closed. So make sure you get that out a few days ahead of time so you can get that all cleaned up and ready to go. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
No, sounds good, man.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, take it easy.